Rock on. All right, we're going to go ahead and start standing. My name is Stephanie Comella, and we're with Pediactive. This is called a Neuro-Movement class, which is sort of a combination of all my favorite movement modalities for humans in general, but specifically those with Parkinson's. All right, we're going to start standing and take an assessment of how our bodies are feeling today. So go ahead and start standing just on your mat, whatever your default stand is. If it makes sense for you to close your eyes, if that helps you sort of hone into your body, please do that. But also recognize that closing your eyes challenges your balance. So if you need to hold on to a chair or stand with your back against the wall, please do that. Closing your eyes. Answering some of these questions for yourself. Where do you feel your weight distribution when you're standing? Does it bias the right foot or the left foot? What about the forward backwards component? Are you more on your toes or more on your heels? That's good, Bill. You don't need to go back any further from that. And then what about a quadrant that you tend to bias in? Are you in the front left quadrant, back right quadrant? Is there a quadrant that you are biasing? And then what about just your general footprint on the ground? Like if you were standing in sand, which areas of your foot would be more heavier imprinted into the sand? And where would the sand be untouched under your foot? Mine's kind of the same as last week. I guess I'm in the same state, huh? All right, I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see. We're going to start a little bounce here, bending your knees, letting your arms flap a little bit just naturally, like from the bounce, right? With Parkinson's, we tend to be stagnant, right? We hold tension unnecessarily. I want movement to flow through your body so you're not absorbing all those forces and then internalizing them, right? We want things to pass through the body. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, do the little wave. Good. Start to lift your heels if that's for you, getting a little bit more back through your feet even. And then if you're feeling super spicy, getting a full jump, all right? Little jumping, like jump rope. Let your arms flap, let the jiggly bit jiggle. Love it. We're going to go for 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Walk around your room, walk around your space. Find something in your space that is the color red. Find something in your space that the object name starts with the letter S. Scissors. Find an object in your space that starts with the letter D. Find something in your space that someone gave to you. And finding something in your space that brings you a lot of joy. Excellent. All right, we're going to do just a little bit of agility here. Okay, we're just going to step out to the side. You're going to tap your knee with the opposite hand. So stepping out to the side, tap your knee, your shin, or your ankle bone with the opposite hand, and then step together. Okay, same thing on the other side. Step out to the side, tapping knee, shin, or ankle bone, and then step together. All right, moving through that as quickly as you can. You may go faster than me. You may go slower than me. You do you. Okay? I'm going at sort of a medium pace. There you go. Tap the opposite knee, shin, or ankle bone. And start to ask yourself, can I go a little bit lower on my legs? I've been putting on before. Now that I've warmed up for about 8 of these, can I grab a little bit lower on my leg? Uh-huh. Good. We're going to go for 2 more of those. And last one. And then come to the center. All right, eye drill. I'm just going to come to the camera so it's a little bit more obvious. You're going to use your finger in front of you. Cover your right eye. So left hand in front, right eye is covered. Do not move your head. We're going to move our finger out to the side. Track your finger with your eyeball. And then bring your finger across your body. Hopefully you get to the point where it's like, oh, I can't see through my nose. Okay. So we're tracking your finger from right to left. It's very obvious. It's very easy to predict where that finger is going to go, especially because you're the one doing it. So you may find that your eyes jump from right to left. I don't want the jumping right now. I want it's called smooth pursuit. Can your eyeballs track the finger through space? Yep. We're going to go for 2 more there. Great. Whew. Same thing, other eye. Covering, what is it, your left eye, right finger. Tracking the finger out to the side and to the center. Do not move your head. Your eyeballs are moving. And again, it's pretty predictable where that finger is going to be going. So try not to anticipate. There you go. And if you're feeling a little dizzy or unbalanced, you can also do this seated on the couch or seated in a chair. Yeah. Whenever I say eye exercises, you can kind of just get comfortable in your space. We'll do 3 more here. 3, 2, and last one. Good. Pressure on your eyeballs, wash your face. Do what you need to do to sort of like reset yourself. We're going to do that side step out agility again. Same thing as before. Same thing as before. Or at least the directions are the same thing as before. You're going to try to find something new this time around. So maybe you're stepping bigger. You're stepping all the way to the edge of your mat. Okay. Maybe you're touching something a little bit lower on your leg and step together. Okay. Something different from last time. Either stepping out further, touching lower, or moving faster. Okay. Something different from last time. There you go. Nice. You got it. About 10 more seconds worth. Good. Last one. And bring it in. Nice job. Eye exercise number 2. This time, no hands that you're going to look at, but your hands are going to come underneath your chin. You're going to look at something in front of you about eye height. So if you want to sit down, make sure you pick on something that's eye height when you sit down. We're going to turn your head left and right while looking at the object in front of you. If you want to be real creepy, like I'm doing, I'm going to look straight into the camera. But that is nice because then I can see what's going on. There you go, turning your head, but keeping your eyeballs steady. And you can use your hands on your chin to help direct that. So if you're not quite sure if you're turning your head, use your hands to pull. Yeah, there you go, Janet. Nice. Keeping your eyeballs on the object that you chose in front of you. Your eyeballs are not moving. You're keeping your eyes locked and you're turning your head. Yeah. Good, Susan. Maybe one or two more passes. Awesome. Wash your face or pressure on your eyeballs. Oof. That one, I don't know about you, but that one gets me. That one gets me. All right, we're doing our side stepping drill again. No changes in the direction. I just want you to do something different from last time. Bigger step, lower contact point, or faster movement. Here we go. Begin. It's about 35 seconds of work. Gotta make sure you're tapping with the opposite hand. You're reaching across. You're getting that right-left connection on the diagonal. Yep. How's your agility? Yep. Mm-hmm. 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Last exercise. I exercise for this section. We're doing near far eye jump. So you're gonna have a finger in front of your face. It's about this far away. Your eyeballs are gonna go to your finger. And then your eyeballs are gonna jump to the thing that's far away in front of you. Pick that object right now, commit to it. There you go, like a pattern on the wall, something on the bookcase, a picture, whatever. So it's gonna go finger, far object, finger, far object. Boom, 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 boom. Go ahead and move through that. I'm gonna watch. There you go, Abha. Nice. That looks really good. Good. Eye jumping jack. Yeah, that's it. Janet, what happens if you put your hand on your heart, your free hand? Put it on your heart. That's going to stabilize you a little bit. Yeah. 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Good. Wash your face, pressure on your eyeballs, do what you need to do, or refresh yourself. Again, that can make your brain go. All right, coming on back to our last drill, side stepping. Again, directions are the same. Do something different. Bigger stride, different contact points, faster tempo. I'll add one more option of difference is to pick something in front of you that's about belly button height and look at that thing that's belly button height throughout the motion. Okay. So you're sidestepping, you're looking at the belly button height object as you go. It's a little test. You're like, can I touch the thing on my leg that I want to touch without having to look at my leg? A little peripheral vision stuff. And we're moving, getting a little bit of heart rate up and working our agility. There's so many things. I won't list them all out. It's a laundry list. We could break this down to so many pieces. Nice. You got 10 seconds to go, team. Keep that movement going. Alana, can we step out instead of just windmilling? Move your feet. Step out and together. Step out and together. I know, called out. Last 2. And 1. Nice job. Awesome. Woo! Let your heart rate flutter down a little bit. We're going to go for your bounce again. Bounce, knee bounce, heel bounce, actual bounce. Let the jiggly bit jiggle. Let your arms flap. Let your arms go down by your side and flap. There you go. And again, you can do knee bend, quick knee bend. Yeah. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Awesome work. All right. We're going to make our way down to the floor, but I'm going to micromanage how you get there. For this one, I like having something behind you if you know yourself to stumble backwards. Okay, it's also a nice feedback. So even if you don't stumble backwards, if there's any way that you can have something behind you, let's grab it. And you know what? We won't actually go all the way down to the ground. We're going to do a quick little drill before we get there. It's kind of like in process. Move some stuff out of the way. So I'm going to use the wall behind me. Bill, turn your right foot to the closet. There we go. Okay, he's on his way. All right, arms are up towards the ceiling. Big shrug. We're going to reach out and over. Imagine that you have a big beach ball in front of you. In fact, I know that you don't have one of these, but imagine that you have one of these on your stomach. How would you roll over? You're like, oh, ugh. And then we're going to roll up and bring ourselves up to the ceiling. Wow, if you have one of these, this is actually kind of cool. It's the first time I did that, full transparency. If you have one of these, just an arm reach, grab it, because that was kind of cool. We go out, reach out to the other end of the mat. This big ball is preventing you from doing a normal forward fold. This is Pilates, not yoga, so we don't forward fold in Pilates. We reach. It's called spine stretch forward. And then we arm reach the arms and come on all the way. Good. Now, if you have your back against the wall, this is really nice feedback. Can you do that without letting your booty touch the wall? Don't let your booty touch the wall. Good. Weight shift is in the toes. If it's not already, launch the arms to come all the way up. Love it. 2 more. I'm going to watch. Reach. Up. You're going to land your fingers like 2 feet in front of your toes, not on your toes. It's not a toe touch. It's a reach out. There you go, Janet. Look at you. And then launch the arms forward and come on up. Lovely. You can bend your knees if you need to at the bottom. No biggie. Reach out 2 feet in front of you. 2 feet in front of you. Bend your knees if you need to. It's going to take your weight pitch into the toes. Yes? Good. And then come all the way up. Beautiful. Walk around the room. Find something in your room that starts with the letter T. This is way harder than it would seem like it would be. It's like T. What is the T? T. Tripod. Okay, find something in the room that starts with the letter R. What is so hard? A radiator. Find something in the room that starts with the letter B. Brain ball. Awesome. All right, come back to your spot. Okay, so you know how I'm always saying weight shift into your toes. Why? Why do we weight shift into our toes? You can literally reiterate what I said the last couple of weeks. When your body is in your forefoot, when your weight shift is in your forefoot, you reflexively activate your core. It happens automatically. Okay. So instead of saying, squeeze my core, we can just say, let's weight shift forward a little bit into the toes. Your abs are going to kick in automatically. Okay. Easy, right? We're going to do that same roll down again, but I want you to do it with your heels together and your toes apart. This is called a Pilates V. Okay. Heels together, toes apart. That allows you to squeeze your thighs together, which we also said when you squeeze your thighs together, that's going to reflexively activate your core. Okay. So sort of like I call them backdoor entries to core activation. So weight shift forward, squeeze the thighs together, arms up, reach down. The same thing that you just did. It's just a different foot position. I want you to feel the difference. How does changing the foot position change the experience? Launch the arm forward, roll yourself up to stand. Awesome. Did anyone feel a difference between the parallel feet and the V feet? The difference. Reach.
Weight shift forward if you haven't already. Can you keep your biceps by your ears the whole time?
Don't let your head come away from your biceps. Again, reach.
There you go, Susan. Nice. Susan, looking good with that bicep to ear. Yeah. Okay, last one. Rock on, last one. Weight shift forward and lift from the belly.
Excellent job. Nice work. Walk around the room. Find something in your space that is someone else's or used to be someone else's. Secondhand, or it's supposed to go back to someone. I don't know about that. Oh, that used to be someone else's. Yeah. All right. Something in your room that you are like, ugh, that needs to leave out of here. That needs to get out of here. And then something in your room that's the color brown. Fantastic. All right, let's make our way down to the mat for real this time. Make sure you have some space. We're gonna do it via your standing roll down. Okay. So you can have your feet like this or like this, whichever one you like better. Putting some responsibility on you. I don't care which one. Just you have to make a decision. Which one did you like better? And if you didn't know, just pick one. Here we go. Arms up. Reach down. Bend your knees if you need to in order to get your fingers down. We're going to walk the hands out just a little bit and bend your knees until your knees come down to the ground. Bend your knees until your knees come down to the ground. Yes, awesome. Pause here. Don't get too comfortable. Flatten out your hand. Make sure your toes are tucked. We're going to go again into that tripod or that A-frame. We're going to go up. Not tripod. That was the wrong cue. A-frame. And down with the knees. Sometimes people call it down dog, but we're in Pilates land, so I call it A-frame. Here we go. Up and down. And up. Push through those hands. Turn your world upside down. Look between your knees. And then bring it up. We're going to go for 3 more. Nice, Judy. Bring it up. And down. And up. Yeah. Woo, my quads are getting tired. Up. And down one more time. Yes, I love that feeling. And down. Nice job. Untuck your toes so that you have laces down and sit your booty on your heels. Stretching the top of your feet. Yeah. Shift forward. Tuck your toes back under and then sit booty to heels. This is called a toe sit. When you're kind of sitting on your toe, you're sitting on your toes. Toe sit. Yeah. Shift forward, untuck, heel sit. Yeah, you're sitting on your heels both times, but play with me here, okay? Shift forward, toe sit. So tucking the toe, sit back. Good. Shift forward, untuck the toe, sit back. Beautiful. So we're playing with some primal postures here. Toe sit, sit back. Things that we would do if we were gardening or camping or playing with kids or the dog on the floor. Who gardens? Does anyone garden in the group? Bring it down. Bring it down. Awesome. And then bring it all the way through. We're going to sit the hips off to the side and come into a side sit. And where I'm living now, it's weird if you don't garden. Like it was like by default that I had to start gardening. Okay. So we're gonna go one hand on the side here, either on the mat or on your shins. So Bill, you're gonna come up onto your hand and see if we can go into a little lift through this. So the side that is kind of posting up, you're gonna side stretch. Yep. And then we're gonna cartwheel over. One hand comes down onto the ground, reach your arm and come into a twisted sit, looking up at something over there on the wall. We're going to turn towards me, cartwheel the arm up and over, side stretch. Inhale into your side rib. There you go, or at least tapping the ground on the other side. That's it, Bill. And then bring the hand down, up and over. Cartwheel, both hands come on. Twisted sit, eyes come up. I think of it as like Little Mermaid, like up and over, side stretch. Inhale, cartwheel over, twisted sit, Little Mermaid. Go ahead and move through those two positions out of whatever pace feels right for you. Yeah, it's like my signature move. I don't know, what is my signature move? This, Z-sit. When I'm teaching, my clients will be like, signature Stephanie move. I emailed a client that I hadn't worked with in, oh gosh, since like well before COVID. So it's been like four or 5 years. I just emailed her. I said, hey, checking in. She goes, I still think of you when I do Z-sit. Last one. I was like, what a legacy. And bring it through. Nice job. We're going to come into hands and knees. So we're going to post up. Bring it back. Find your 4-point or your hands and knees position. Let's tuck your toes. Shift the hips back so it's like a heel sit and shift forward. We're going to go into your A-frame again. Same thing that we did before. We just do it better because it's the second time around. Yeah. Here we go. We're going to shift forward, shift back, shift forward. Lift the knees up. Turn your world upside down. Look between your knees. And then knees come down. Take a little moment. Shift forward, pike up. A lot of strength in those shoulders. Knees down, shift back. You got it. Shift forward, pike up. Down and back. We're going to go for about 25 more seconds. 25 more seconds. How many can you do? Find a rhythm with a little rock in it. The rocking should sort of give you like kind of the metronome for your movement. Kind of like doom, 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 doom. That's it. 5 more seconds. This is such a good vestibular challenge. Going upside down, turning right side up. Whoop. It's like you're on a roller coaster. Cheap thrills. Last one. And bring it down. Nice job. We're going to go side sit with your feet facing the other way. I don't remember if I actually said feet facing one way or the other, but feet facing the other side. So if you're with me, your feet are sort of going to be facing to the right. You're with me? Yeah. All right. So we either have hand posted out here and hand here, somewhere over here, tapping. See if you can shift all the way to get your lifted ribs on that side. Good. So Jodine, actually switch your hands. Switch your hands. Go the other way. Because your legs are opposite of me, yeah? All right. As she figures that out, bring it up and around. Cartwheel twist, eyes up. This is your Little Mermaid moment. Yeah. There you go. There you go. And then cartwheel over, side stretch. Cartwheel over, Little Mermaid moment. Yeah, nice. Cartwheel side stretch. And Little Mermaid moment. Looking towards me in your side bends and then looking to the bookshelf or whatever's on the wall over there. Inhale. Yep. Let's go 3 more. 2 more. Last one. You got it. And release. Excellent job. Roll onto your booty fully. You're fully onto your booty. And we're going to come into a crab position. So you have your feet flat, knees bent, and then your hands propped back behind you. Yeah, bend up those knees, Janet. Ooh, deep core to pull those knees up. Awesome. We're going to put some pressure into your hands behind you. Lots of work through the feet on the mat to lift the hips up into your bridge. Beautiful. And then release back down. Let's do this a couple times. If for whatever reason, this bridge doesn't feel good for you, like shoulder or wrist issues, you can do this with your back on the ground. Okay. Lift and lower. You got it. Lift and lower. Now, there's something on your wall or whatever just beyond your knees. Yes? So when you go into your hybrid, your knees are pointing at something in front of you. I want you to keep your eyes on that thing the whole time. Yeah. There you go. Lift. Love it. 2 more. 1 more time. Good. And rest. Hips go down. Knees are going to fall to the right. You're going to post up on your right hand. Look at that, a little V-sit. And you're going to reach to something on your bookshelf over there. Carrie, there's something on the bench of your piano. Grab for it. Whatever it is. I don't know if it's a leprechaun or what. Uh-huh. And then bring it yourself back. Hand is going to reach back behind you. Legs fall over to the other side. So spinning around. Let yourself go into sort of a Z-sit thing. Reach for something over on your wall. If you can physically touch something or grab something, even better. Bring it back. Turn around. Reach. Mm-hmm. Good. And then other way, maybe some of you can boop me on the nose. Right here. Boop me. Boop me. Thank you, Carrie. Good. If you don't have a dog, you might not know what booping is, but that's okay. Boop me over here. Right here. Yeah, good. Working from side to side. It should feel really nice on your back, on your hips. You're getting that Z-sit configuration. Feels so good. Let's go 2 more. Uh-huh. Last one. Lovely. Reset in crab position. So hands back, knees bent. Up on your hands. There you go. Get those feet planted underneath you. We're going to do another set of bridging. Up level option. If you want an extra challenge, we're going to go into your bridge. That thing that your knees are pointing to, you're going to kick your leg towards it and then reset. Hips come down. Yeah, so now you go into a tripod. So we go up, little kick, and then down. Dare I say, boop the thing with your big toe. Yep, and lift, boop, bring it back and down. Nice. Where does she come up with this stuff? I watch kids move. They do weird things, and I think it's pretty cool. Last 2. That sounds creepy. I don't just like watch kids, like I don't go to like a park and watch. Okay, moving on. 2 more. And last one. That's excellent job. Send your legs out in front and go into a forward fold, which in yoga would be like, relaxing, yeah? Some sort of forward fold. Scoot your booty over to one side of your mat. And we're going to reach back with your hand onto the open space. You're going to roll from here onto your belly, one swift motion onto your elbows. Oh boy, that was hard. There we go. Don't get too comfortable. You're going to rewind. You're going to rewind it. How are you going to do that? Maybe you take that leg, you cross it back, you get your hips to go up, then you push through your hands, and then you're sitting. Here you go, Janet. Yeah. Awesome. Same thing, same side. We go through, roll onto your stomach. Good. How fluid can you make that? How little do you need your arms to make that happen? Mm-hmm. Which would mean that your legs or your pelvis need to sort of take control, right? The leg pressing back would sort of be the leader of that. Yeah, one more time, all the way up to seated. Good. All right, we are going to switch sides, but I'm going to micromanage how you switch. You ready? We're going to sit bone, walk our legs around to the other side of your mat. Okay. If you got off your mat, that's all right. Deal with it. Situate yourself. You should have now some open real estate on the other side. Yeah. Here we go. Roll down. Cross the leg up and over. Push off. Sitting up. Okay. There's always one side that's different than the other. So just play with it. You're like, okay. All right. I see you. I see you right side. Or I see you left side. Just what's up. Nice. These spiraling movements, they always feel so good. They feel so good. Just organic. 2 more, and we're going to finish on your tummy. Yeah. All right. Come onto your front. Come onto your front all the way down. All the way down. Uh-huh. Good. All right. So you're on your elbows. Yeah. You can interlace your fingers. That'll give you almost like a closed circuit. Think of yourself as like anyone that knows electricity. Maybe that's one person in this group. Close the circuit. And we're going to take your right heel, hold it towards your bum, and look over your right shoulder to be like, oh, hey, heel, and then wave at yourself with your foot. Bonus points if you actually say, oh, hey, and then bring it down, push the other side. Oh, hey, heel, of course, I can see you because my eyeballs move to the side of my face. That's basically what I'm trying to get you to do. Move your eyeballs to the furthest side of your face and wave at yourself there. Getting some rotation, side bend, head movement, eye movement, all the things, quad stretch, ankle mobility. Did I miss anything? Shoulder work, right? Try not to let your shoulders collapse when you're looking over. Keep pushing through those shoulders. There you go. Uh-huh. We're going to go for 3 more. And 2 more. Yep. And last one. Good. And reset. From here, hands are going to come by your side. Push your booty back so that hips over heels. Yep. And wiggle a little bit. You're kind of in a child's pose. Good. Wiggle a little bit. Wiggle, wiggle, way. Yeah. From here, your arms are going to come out. We're going to come into a rounded spine when you weight shift over your hands. If you want to demo watch real quick. We round the spine, look between your knees when you come forward. And then when the hips sit back, I want you to bring your eyes up. There's probably that thing in front of you that your knees were looking at earlier. So we round, look between your knees, sit back, eyes come up. All right, you're doing almost eye jumping jacks again with the movement of your body. Up and over, up and over. Yep, up and over, up and over. Nice, yes. Rounded spine and sitting back. And rounded spine and sitting back. 2 more. Rounded spine and sitting back. Last one. Rounded spine and sitting back. Excellent job. All right. Bringing those toes underneath you. Push into the ground to come into your A-frame. Walk your feet in towards your hands. Bend your knees if you need to. We're going to come up to a stand from here. Launch the arms forward. Roll on up. Be mindful because this can make you a little dizzy with the blood rush. Yeah. We're going to do it a couple times. So if you're still working your way up, no worries. You got a little period of time here to work on that. Arms come up. Reach down. We're going to bring our knees all the way to the ground. Maybe your eyes come up. Good. Push your booty up. Round your spine. Launch up. Standing all the way up. Go ahead and move through that for about 20 more seconds. Woo, go nice and slow. If you're starting to feel a little bit of blood rush, right? That up and down can do that. Take your time, move slow, take a break at the bottom. Safe place to be on the bottom there. Lift up, launch. Good. One more time, meet me up at the top. One more time, meet me up. Launch. Whoa. Arms up. Once you get to the top, arms come down. Walk around your room, find something in your room that's the color blue. Find something the color yellow. Yeah. And something the color purple. Is there a purple thing? I feel like that's kind of hard. I mean, unless you have like purple decor, right? Excellent. Come back to your sweet spot, come back to your station. We're gonna do a checkout assessment, a checkout body scan. So if that it makes sense for you to close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing that and or holding on to something. If you need that little bit of feedback. Feeling your body, just noticing in your body. Maybe your heart rate pumping a little bit. Maybe your brain spinning a little bit. Maybe your energy's a little bit rev. Where on your feet do you feel your weight shift? Is it on the right side, the left side, the front, the back? What quadrant are you in? Maybe you're passing through lots of quadrants, and that's okay too. Just notice what's happening. And then if you had your feet standing in sand, what part of your foot would be in a bigger footprint? Janet, can you just give me are you good? Thumbs up? You're okay? You're just sorting yourself out? Thumbs up? Okay, good. Okay. Nice. All right, and grabbing your bounce here, bending your knees, let yourself bounce, 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 bounce. Yeah. Maybe lifting the heels, maybe jumping through the feet, whatever bounce is you today. You is bounce, bounce is you. Bounce, bounce, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Deep breath in, reach the arms up. Whoa, and exhale out. Give yourself a shimmy. Rock on. Nice job, team. I'm going to turn off the recording and you can unmute yourself if you have anything you want to share with the group or feedback for me.